Now, I don't make a video for every little update that comes for Disney apps and small changes to the parks, very minor things that really, they just happen and that's fine. But there was a recent announcement from Disney that really got me thinking, and I know it deserves its own video. Disney officially announced that coming to Walt Disney World and Disneyland this summer, a brand new app called the Play Disney Parks app. This is where it gets really interesting. They go on to tell us that we'll be able to access exclusive experience at both locations, Disneyland and Walt Disney World, through activities that interact with the surrounding environment. Now, when I hear surrounding environment, the very first thing I think of is augmented reality, and maybe that's not the case. It may not be. It actually looks like it probably won't be. But you know how in Pokemon Go you can actually see the Pokemon through the app, and it basically looks like they're right there in front of you through the phone, augmented reality. That's what I think of when I hear this, but from what I have read, that is not what this is, but let's keep going. Just want you to know what I initially thought. With the touch of a button, wait time turns into playtime with family and friends at certain locations. And the more you explore in the Disney parks, the more there is to discover on the app. And that makes me think to myself, okay, maybe they're talking about something totally different. Maybe it's not augmented reality, maybe it's like a trivia game or some other game you can play on your phone when you're waiting in line. Maybe it's like some kind of queue entertainment of the future. So we've already got two ideas, the augmented reality like Pokemon Go and somehow being able to maybe capture Disney characters while you're standing in line, like looking at the Buzz Lightyear symbol and like there's a, wild Mickey there, catch the Mickey, I don't know, I have no idea. Maybe something like that, or maybe like a heads-up trivia game where your friends try and tell you what that word is without telling you the word. But what about other experiences, like Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom? How can that play a role? For those who aren't familiar with it, Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom is a card game that's included with the price of admission to the Magic Kingdom, where you collect cards and you're able to battle different characters in different locations all around the Magic Kingdom, and you can really interact with these screens that appear all over the place. Now, how do we involve Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom? Well, let's hold on to that thought for just 1 second as we look over to Epcot. And do you recall the Kim Possible adventure where you're on your phone and things interact with you all around Epcot and World Showcase? Really cool. It's now Perry's Adventure, Phineas and Ferb. It's a great adventure. You should definitely check it out if you're at World Showcase. But how can this play a role with Sorcerer of the Magic Kingdom and this new Disney Play app? Now, we've heard for a little while now the Phineas and Ferb Perry adventure will probably be going away in the future, but could possibly, again, rumor, speculation, Michael's thoughts here, could this new Parks Play app somehow involve you interacting with your phone with something in real life that moves? Could this be the new update to this Perry the Platypus adventure? I don't know, I really don't. Part of me doubts it because, you wonder about the investment that's needed for all of this, and I feel like we would have seen more construction on little pieces of it all around Walt Disney World, and we haven't seen that. So maybe it's this, or maybe it's something else. One sentence I keep coming back to, wait time turns into playtime with family and friends at certain locations. So what else could it be? Well, think about this for a minute. Again, Michael's ideas. I'm getting these from nowhere, just me thinking and reading this. Imagine everyone has the app downloaded to their smartphone, and everyone is able to link their app to their family members or friends, the same way we do on the Disney Cruise Line. And instead of, playing the flip-up game where you're trying to guess the word, let's say, just for a moment, like a mini game would be, they show you a picture of something. Everyone at the same time sees the same picture on their own phone. And whoever can capture that picture at the right angle, looking the right way, and match it as close as possible, wins. I mean, that gets into some really advanced stuff, which I know Disney could do. They could do it if they wanted to. And we can take this a step further. Let's say you go to Cinderella Castle and you're right there and you see the castle, and whoever can get the angle of looking straight up at the castle at a certain angle wins. You know what I mean? Like a picture competition. There are so many ideas. There's so many different ways that Disney could utilize this. I imagine a lot of fun experiences. Another sentence that really grabs my attention, the more you explore in Disney parks, the more there is to discover on the app. So what does that mean? You have to go find things, or you have to check in at certain locations, and what does that earn you? Other mini games, or maybe some screens or emojis that you can send to friends, like the Disney Cruise Line has those special emojis. Could they implement that with the messages? I have no idea, but I have a feeling it's really going to amaze us. Whatever they bring to us, it's going to amaze us. I'm really excited to see what direction Disney takes this. It could be any of those ideas, or maybe something I didn't even think of. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below what your best thought is. I have a feeling this will be released by the opening of Toy Story Land this summer, so stay tuned for more updates. Thank you so much for being a part of the magic with me. Until next time, have a magical day.